I would now like to introduce Mark Griffin, who is the president of the Texas Tech Law School Foundation Board. Mark was born and raised here in Lubbock, Texas. He graduated from Texas Tech University School of Law in 1979. He and his father, Rip Griffin, built a multi-million-dollar company of travel centers, petroleum and gas ventures, construction, and many other enterprises. Mark has left his imprint in the community, including serving on the Lubbock ISD School Board, serving as a Texas Tech University Regent, and now as the president of our foundation board. Please join me in welcoming Mark Griffin.
Darby, thank you. First off, I want to offer my congratulations to the honorees tonight. To each of you, it's an honor to be even in your presence and to count you as distinguished alumni, and especially Sam Boyd. Sam doesn't remember me. He was a third year when I was a 1L, and I used to kind of follow Sam around a little bit because Sam was not a wallflower, okay? He was kind of out there, and Sam always took time for the younger people, the rookies, if you will, to give them a little guidance and counsel. So I thank Sam for that. You look at Holly O'Neill, you look at Dub Bratcher, Sharon, the honorees tonight. Are just across the board. They're fabulous people in their own right, but they're making a difference in each of their communities, and I think that's really kind of what this school, I think, is all about. I want to talk to you tonight just briefly about the importance of the value of the scholarships. You know, Whitney Narav could grow up one day and be a Les Hatch, a district judge, of a family that's prominent in this community, that makes a difference in this community in so many ways. But these dollars are important. And I'm going to go a little Baptist preacher on you tonight, so I'm just warning you, okay? This is important. We've raised $44,000 tonight. I think we ought to have $75,000 before the evening ends. And I want you to help me here, okay? Because I think we only have to reflect upon our own stories, and the two stories we heard tonight from Whitney and Narav are the essence of what this school is all about. And folks, the competition has never been more severe than it is today for the quality of student that we aspire to attract. And the scholarship percentages are much higher today to be able to get those students because they can go to a lot of different law schools, but they can't come to a school that's more affordable and more effective than the Texas Tech School of Law. So I want you to just reflect just for a moment on your own story. This school took a chance on you. Maybe you could have gone somewhere else. Maybe if you were like me, this was your last best shot. Darby mentioned the fact that I've been involved in the family business. There's a reason for that. I got a wonderful education here, but my first client got life, and that was the apex of my legal career. Suddenly, the truck stops and pumping gas didn't look that bad, quite frankly. At least the truck drivers would eventually drive off, you know. All kidding aside, I don't know if I've had a prouder moment than the day that I graduated from this school. And the friends that I made, the opportunities that it gave me, and the stories that you tell. Each of you have your own story. And what I want to ask you tonight is to consider the value of that story. And as you consider making an investment back into this institution, this fine institution that took a chance on you, maybe it's time that we took chances on the future of this school. and on the students that we want to attract. And to do that, folks, the bottom line is we've got to have the dollars to do it. We've got the faculty, we've got the staff, we've got the infrastructure to make it work, but we've got to get, and if we can get them here, we keep them here. And they become distinguished alumni. They become effective representatives. They become wise counselors in their communities, just like you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to consider this. If you are willing tonight to make an investment in this school, and you haven't done so before you got here this evening for this particular purpose, I want you to stand up. Anybody here willing to make an investment tonight? We've got the law school, those young ladies back here. They'll come around. They'll come around and they'll get your card, okay? They're going to come to you. Stay standing until one of these ambassadors will be able to get your name, your number, and how long you want to ride this pony, okay? It's important. It's important. Now, for those of you who are on the fence, I want to let you know that we have a table outside. And if the Spirit moves you, you can quietly exit after this fabulous meal and make your contribution a little more anonymously. These folks have decided they're going to stand up with Whitney and Narav, and we want you all to do that. I want to come back after dinner and announce to you that we've raised the other $31,000 and we're at $75,000. You help me do that, you won't be sorry. Thank you very, very much.